let's take a look at the company. The company's name is Enagic. Now, for the new people and also for the distributors, the reason you've never heard of it is because they don't ever advertise. This is not a small company. This is a 45-year-old original equipment manufacturer that has thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of employees globally. The reason you've never heard of them is because they don't advertise. They're all over the world. Their factory is in Osaka. And this is not a small back in the garage. This is a factory that has an R&D department. They're phenomenal. You should take a look at the place. This is what we do to check things out, okay? There are global offices around the world, all the way from Dubai to India to Italy to the Philippines to Tokyo to Canada to California. They have one in Hawaii. They have one in New York. Their offices are all over the place. What I'm trying to tell you, it's not a small company. How come you don't know this company? Because you're over here and they're over there in Japan. And they just started coming, across the world very recently, and they don't advertise. It's the same reason people in Japan don't know major markets here in the United States. There's a market called Pavilion or Whole Foods. Do you know there's people in Japan? You can go to parts of Japan and say, hey, do you know Whole Foods? And they'll go, whatever they speak. I'm not Japanese, but, whatever they speak. They're going to say no. How can you not know Whole Foods or Trader Joe's or Pavilions or Alpha Beta? It's because they're over there and all these Albertsons is here in United States. That's the reason you don't know Enagic. Their facilities for their management team is incredible. These are facilities all over the world that their top management can reserve just because they're top leaders, top independent distributors. Here, this is the one in Torrance, I think, the one we've been to. They're all over the place. They have, check this out, the company owned, that Enagic, if you look at the back, I don't know if you can see in back of those people, that's a bowling alley. They have so many things they own. They own golf courses. This is not a small company that you're looking at. So for the top entrepreneurs out there, you're part of a massive Star Trek ship. Here, there's one in San Diego. They just bought the East Lake Country Club. That sign is a year ago. It's now called the Enagic Golf Course at the East Lake Country Club. I do meetings over there. It's crazy. This is a facility in Torrance that any of the top leaders can reserve and have their meeting and stay over, etc. And the company is big. A lot of people don't know this. They are huge. They have, and they give back to the community. They have youth programs and all kinds. Look at all the people they support. Okay, they have Enagic youth programs. They have a minor baseball league team. Look at all the caps. It says Enagic on it. So what I'm trying to tell you is the company is huge. They got award after award after award, and nobody knows about them. They have very little market penetration. This is the gold seal from the WQA of the United States. I was in the room when they gave him this. This allowed them to go to commercial properties, okay? What I'm trying to tell you is this is a massive company that's 45 years in business with no debts, privately held, okay? It's a Japanese firm that is huge, that's all over the world, that the support system. The company is not, when somebody tells you 45 years, that's like one of these, Coca-Cola or Microsoft or 7-Up or it's one of those companies that just last forever. And that's what you want to be connected with. So as far as the company, you have something that's rock solid. You have something that's global, and it's an original equipment manufacturer.